So we are inside our garage right now, and to just explain what we're looking at in the context of the overall setup is we've got panels on top of the roof, and the electricity generated through those panels is initially wired into this Solis 4G series panel. So, and I think this inverter is a 6 kilowatt inverter, and this converts it from DC to AC energy. And what then happens at this point is power can then take two routes. Route number one is if the house is demanding it, that energy can then be used directly by the house. But if the energy coming via this inverter is greater than the house requires, the surplus is then run through this next inverter. So this is a GiveEnergy hybrid inverter, and what this one does is convert that back into DC energy again, and that DC electricity is then stored in this battery down here. And the battery we're looking at there is the one that GivEnergy spec at 8.2 kilowatt hours, pardon me. And at 8.2 kilowatt hours, the actual usable capacity is 6.5 kilowatt hours for all intents and purposes. So basically, the other 20% is an unusable band. So the depth of discharge for this battery is 20%, if I've done my sums right. And as for the monitoring system, we use the GiveEnergy system to do so. So as you can see, there's a dongle there. It's a wireless dongle that communicates with the wireless network, and that then goes into the GiveEnergy cloud system, which would then access through the phone or whatever devices we want, and that's how we then monitor how the system is performing. And just for information, so the actual this GiveEnergy battery system can be modularized, and my understanding is you can get up to 3 of these. So I've got this 8 kilowatt hour battery, and as you can see, all the lights there are fully lit right now, which means it's fully charged. Given the time of the year we are in at the moment, April means basically around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the battery is already fully charged by that point, and anything we're generating is either being exported onto the grid or is just being used directly in the house, which feels pretty good to see and to witness, to be honest. Quite amazing. So these GiveEnergy batteries can be modularized, and my understanding is with this one, initially when it got installed, something wasn't quite set up properly, and the system outputs at 3 kilowatts. But I was finding that actually the system was discharging at 4 kilowatts, 4.5 kilowatts at times, and apparently that's because the 8 kilowatt hour battery is capable of discharging at a higher rate. So more on this system later, but I thought initially to just give you a view